Good afternoon, everyone. So, as you all know that science has mainly three branches: physics, chemistry, and biology. Today we are starting with biology. So, first of all, we have to know about what is biology, what is the meaning of biology, what is the definition of biology. Actually, biology is the study of living organisms present on the earth. Living organisms include all kinds of plants as well as all kind of animals. So in ninth class, our first chapter of biology is the fundamental unit of life. As you all know, what is our fundamental unit of life? As you already studied in class 8th, that cell is our fundamental unit of life, because all living organisms are made up of cells. So actually the word cell is a Latin word. It comes from the Latin language, which actually means a little room. First of all, Robert Hooke discovered the cell in 1665 from the bark of a tree. Actually, he was doing some his experiment, not all for the study of cells, but accidentally he find that there is a group of cells, a little room like structures, and he named it cells. But actually it is very small and it cannot be seen with the naked eyes. It can only be seen with the microscope. But the main thing is that the cell which he discovered from the bark of a tree is not living, that is dead cells. This is not living cells. After that, our next scientist, that is Leeuwenhoek, he comes in 1674, and in this 1674 he find the free living cells in the pond water. In pond water he finds some living cells, as Robert Hooke discovered the non-living cells while Leeuwenhoek discovered the free living cells. After that, Robert Brown in 1831 discovered the nucleus of cells. These name of scientists are also very important. After that, the scientists Keldon and Swan, they comes and they give the theory, cell theory. As you know that all living organisms are made up of cells. Cell is the basic unit of life. These are the postulates of cell theory. So cell theory states that cell is the basic unit of life and all living organisms are made up of cells. After that, next scientist, that is Robert Virchow, he come in 1855 and modified the cell theory. Actually, he gave a one more point, that he says that all cells arise from pre-existing cells. That means new cells arise from pre-existing cells.